Good evening from Wisconsin Rapids as we get you set for Division 5 sectional semifinal here from Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School. You good, Dan? No? Too loud? No? Okay. Well, we'll get Dan figured out here in just a minute. But as we, Trevor, see what channel he's in there. Jason Zaleski alongside Dan Ross. And we are in the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank, moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield as we get ready for Columbus Catholic. Yep. We get ready for Columbus Catholic and Newman Catholic tonight. It's the Cardinals and the Dons, the number 1 seed Newman Cardinals and the number 2 seed Columbus Catholic here with just about 4 minutes left here before tip-off. And we are just about set. As we get set, Dan with us now.
Hello.
Hey, Dan.
Hello.
All right, Jason Zaleski, Dan Ross, bringing you a conversation during tonight's game, along with other useful information is kind of what's in my mind for this. Ethan Lecker on broadcast camera and Trevor Zaleski on production and engineering today, along with bringing us a fabulous instant replay during today's game. As I said, Forward Bank pregame show, moving our communities forward online at forward.bank, in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. Dan, I had mentioned this during a football playoff game.
It's been
this
a while.
game is what I had talked about back then, and some scoffed at that point. And then we followed these two teams down to Milwaukee, down to Mequon, right? Mequon, for the Mark Miller tournament down there. We talked about it at length during that tournament, and more scoffed at us. Well, wouldn't you know it, Dan, here we are. It's the number 1 seed Newman Cardinals, the number 2 seed Columbus Catholic Dons. And for me and Dan, it's everything we expected here today.
The two best teams in the sectional meeting together in the super regional round, sectional semifinal round.
I like that. Super regional, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Best two teams on paper and eye test as well, right? We couldn't ask for anything more. This is it. Like you said, we've been waiting 4 months for this.
It's been
5 months.
It's been talked about. I suppose it's in that way. It's been asked for as well, and we have received. We're going to have some pregame notes here. Talk about some of these players and these teams, how the two teams got here, and we will do that right after we check in with our friends at Forward Bank. Back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Dan Ross to my right. My name is Jason Zaleski, and we talk about their path here a little bit, Dan. Newman has, and I'll put air quotes, the easier path into today's game. They played a 16 seed, a 9 seed, and a 13 seed, and here they are in this super regional. Columbus, a little bit more difficult, and I put this in air quotes as well. They essentially played the teams that were chalk against them the whole way through, including the 3 seed Edgar on Saturday at home. And so, we're here to state facts. As I make no other insinuations beyond that. But with that being said, Dan, we look at that, and obviously for Newman, this will be their toughest test of this playoffs.
Absolutely. Newman has not been tested. They have not been pushed beyond the first 2 minutes in their first 3 games, more or less. Newman jumping out to 20, 30-point leads in the first half and coasted the whole rest of the way. Different for Columbus.
Yeah, much different for Columbus. They were tested throughout and had a very competitive game against Edgar, as I mentioned on Saturday. Team leaders, Mason Prey for Newman Catholic, 23.9 points per game. Emma Konieczny, 13.8. A little more balanced attack for the guys in blue, a little more heavy to one side for the guys in red. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in depth as we'll take our final break here. We'll check in with Forward Bank one more time, bring you back in time for the starting lineups and national anthem right after this on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Back here to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School, it'll be the Columbus Catholic Marching Band that will have our national anthem today. And some on-court announcements are being made, of which I have no idea because we've got nothing but hundreds and hundreds of fans in front of us. The Columbus folks got here at 6 o'clock. Right when the doors opened, they poured in as if they were, I don't know, brought by train here. The Newman fans, though, have filled in quite nicely to our left. And I was told before the game that over 800 tickets were sold. It's all online, so they get to know that these days prior to the game. Over 800 in attendance, and I would bet more showed up thinking they could just give you a $10 bill and get let in, and they had to convert that into some sort of a phone app thing. So there's more than that now.
Yeah, there's well more than 800 here.
So national anthem time, again, as will be played by the Columbus Catholic Pep Band.
With the playing of our national anthem, performed by the Columbus Catholic Band under the direction of Tom Zimmerman.
All right, another great national anthem played by the Columbus Catholic Pep Band is, again, Jason Zaleski here. Dan Ross to my right. Talk about today's game along with you at home. And again, thanks for watching. And now is the best time to tell your friends, neighbors, and strangers that live sports are on Zaleski Sports right now. Let them know how you found us, and they can watch Columbus and Newman right along with you at home or wherever you may be. These days, Dan, a lot of people fill up the restaurants and the local watering holes and everything. There are thousands and thousands of people watching this game here today, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Newman Catholic starters being announced, and Dan, you've called many Newman games today, and I bet not a single surprise in that starting lineup for you.
Nope, same starting five. Mason Prey, 24 points a game. Connor Kroc, 10 a game. Jacob Piffner, 7 points a game. 23, Isaac Seidel, sharpshooter, 17 points, 4 boards. Number 24, Eli Gustafson.
All right, and now Columbus Catholic fans of all ages stay and roar with their approval of today's starting lineup, and Dan will peer through the heads and find that out. I have seen more Columbus games than Dan has, and so I'll just tell Dan ahead of time. There will be no surprises in this starting lineup as well, and if you need my help, please let me know. While those are being announced, we'll give a shout-out Super Bowl champion Rich Soybert watching from New Jersey tonight. Looking forward to this game and had messaged around making sure we were going to have this game, and sure enough, here we are. It's good to have a Super Bowl champion in the audience.
I wish I was a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, well,
That'd be amazing.
Your time has passed. Starting lineup, Dan, for Columbus Catholic.
Yep, number 0, Emmett Konieczny, 14 points a game, 4.5 rebounds. Number 5, Cole Noreen. 12, Sam Wilczek, 12.5 points a game. 13, Blake Jacoby, 12 points a game. And number 15, Grant Olson.
All right, the time we have all been waiting for here in Wisconsin Rapids. It is basketball time, sectional semifinal. Newman with the opening tip.
It's electric in here.
It's fun. You know, I was alive for all the Tyson fights. I never got to go to one of them. But we did watch a number of them on TV. Sometimes you have to watch on SportsCenter later to see what happened. But this has got, there is some feel to it, and I'm not saying either team is Tyson, by the way, but this is fun.
Growing up, Mike Tyson was like the guy, right? Like the baddest guy in the world.
He certainly was. He was even badder than bad Leroy Brown, who was a real bad man according to Jim Croce. So the worm Cole Noreen. Dons will work the ball patiently around the perimeter and look to launch from the outside. Do get our first foul of the game and report that news to you. That looks like that was Gustafson out there. Oh, no, sorry. That's Seidel.
Yeah.
Cardinals will foul, right? You've called their games. They're going to play you tight.
They play you tight. That was pretty weak, but the officials have to set a tone.
So Don's a perimeter shooting team, and we'll look for the kick out. Here's one now, as Jacoby misses. But they're gonna work that, and games that they have struggled this year. It's been no surprise that they have struggled from outside. As a nice workaround there on the reverse layup from Jacob Piffner. So Piffner breaks the ice here in Wisconsin Rapids.
The first one's the hardest sometimes.
That one off the fingertips of Cole Noreen and out of bounds.
And Columbus right away comes up with man-to-man full court pressure.
Yep, and this is, again, I know these teams got to have a look at each other like we did when they were in Milwaukee back just after Christmas, and know everything about each other. There's been plenty of film. There's been plenty of in-person looks. There are no surprises here, and for that, we expect a very competitive game tonight.
Yep, and Columbus in their half-court zone. Nothing new about that. Newman's used to that. They have played against a bunch of zone this year. Beat Marathon in their 1-3-1 a couple weeks ago.
If you're new to Newman basketball this year, here Kroc lines up a three and hits it. If you're new to Newman basketball this year, you have Connor Kroc, and you've got Isaac Seidel, who will shoot the three, and then Mason Prey just kind of glides around the basketball floor, and he'll shoot outside, he'll slash, he'll get to the rim, he just kind of does anything. It's Kroc with body. They may call this, though, on Prey.
I think it's Prey on the reach.
It is, yep. So Prey with the foul. They do say that Sam Wilczek was in the act of shooting, and we've got a pair of free throws coming up for Sammy Smooth. You may even call him Sammy Strong. He really hit the weights this summer, as we'll take a look at our first Wheelers GM instant replay, and that's Connor Kroc on that three, thanks to Wheelers GM with locations all around central Wisconsin for providing instant replay for you. So Wilczek buries a pair. Also, say thanks to our special game day sponsor, Wisconsin Army National Guard. Begin your new adventure with the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Just visit the Marshfield Recruiting Office, located right next to the Marshfield International Airport. And begin your next new adventure with the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Foul there, Dan, from the half-court line.
Yep, Connor Kroc kind of put his shoulder into the defender. 3 team fouls for Newman, 0 for Columbus.
Real fast, too. But again, that's nothing new, as Wilczek misses to the right on that three. You were in a fouling party on Saturday night last week involving Newman.
Oh, yeah. I just got home from that game.
Piffner with the three, and then another foul. This one under the basket. And that one goes on Gustafson. So the fouls continue for the Cardinals here in the first half. We're 2.5 minutes in. 5 team fouls already, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got, sorry. Yep. So, okay. Yep, 4. Dan's much better at math than I am. Wilczek missed exactly the same as he did just a moment ago from that left wing.
Got to keep shooting it. Good shot selection.
Well, again, this is a shooter's special. The guys in white and blue, and they will just keep shooting. I mentioned earlier in the game that the games they've gotten trouble in or have lost, they have shot poorly. And the games that they have won or even ran away from, they have shot spectacularly. And in that first game down in Milwaukee, whoever they played, Milwaukee Reagan, they had 12 threes in the first half and ran away from Reagan that day, a Division I school from Milwaukee. So 3 from Konechny, buried it. Cardinals gave him a straight-on look, Dan. And now we get Wilczek fouling in the backcourt. But yeah, you want to give these guys fresh, clean looks. That's probably what's going to happen.
I think the way that the game's being called so far is partially responsible for that.
Tight.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're going to back off a little bit on those perimeter shots, not give up 3 free throws, perhaps. Okay. That one worm all over Seidel. Or Seidel? I always say it wrong, I think. Seidel. Somebody's going to correct us online. We get a blocking foul underneath. That's going to go on Jacoby and send Gustafson to the line for 2. Another Wheeler's GM instant replay, and we see that three-pointer from Emmett Konechny just a moment ago that tied the game at 5. So second foul on the Dons. Second team foul, first on Jacoby. Gustafson probably a 60% free throw shooter.
Until someone tells you otherwise, 60% is right.
We've found that out over our existence. Yeah. 0 there, but Kroc with good position on the rebound. The putback is no good. Gets another one, and now Kroc will go to the line for a pair.
Yeah,
Nobody boxing out Kroc.
You got to box him out.
Columbus, a very, very fundamental team that missed one of the basic fundamentals there.
Yeah, they put 2 guys on Mason Prey underneath, and no one got Connor.
And that one can't fall. The free throw rim is shut on the Cardinals here in the first half.
Charlie Moore in the game for the first time.
Club Moore, Charlie Buckets. He's got all kinds of names. But one of the names he is a good basketball player. It's Kroc's second attempt. That one long, and a nice box out that time by Grant Olson. 0 for 4 of the Cardinals from the free throw line. There's Konechny, shot fake as he works on Prey. And the Dons aren't going to get to the rim. That's, and unless you give it to them, not going to get there. They're going to work the ball around. They're going to be patient, and they're going to wait. And here's the opportunity now for Konechny. Timber, Emmett Konechny. And he does a spin and a look back at the Newman kids in the bleachers.
Love it.
Just happened to be where his spin ended, but so be it. It's Prey, and defended that time by Noreen. Here come the Dons, and Konechny works alone, and layup too strong. He went 1 on 3 there. The Dons lead by 3. 3:15 left in the first. Any surprises yet, Dan?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree with you. Dons again in transition. Cardinals get back.
Both teams still feeling each other out a little bit.
You know, and it's interesting. We'd mentioned before, they've seen each other play quite a bit in person. They've seen each other play all over, our broadcasts and what have you. But sometimes it's like, oh, okay, here we are now. We're playing against each other as Moore gets his shot blocked from behind by Kroc. And Olsen last to touch it. But it can be a little, surreal sometimes seeing each other in person.
Yeah, both teams definitely have known that this had a really good potential of happening. And it could have happened last year, and both teams got upset before they got to the sectional round. And
they did.
And it just adds to the pressure and the allure of this.
Gustafson with a 3. He was left all alone. Hasn't hit many this year, but ties it now at 8 with that 3. Yeah, sometimes it can be especially surreal if, one of those teams you've seen on our broadcasts a lot and you haven't been. So they sometimes appear larger than life as Konechny with another 3. That man is hot.
He's got 9. 9 of the Dons' 11.
Sometimes you come in and it's it looks like these guys got to be 12 feet tall because they're always on my TV screen at home, and here's Gustafson, same spot. They're short that time, but not for these two. They've had equal attention. It's a steal there by Piffner.
Yeah, guys, shorten passes a little bit. That's a long sideline pass.
Yeah, a little wild for Columbus Catholic standards as Owen Sullivan will come in at the next dead ball. A 3 from Jackson Fender.
Fender's been really hot. He's averaging 4 or 5 threes per game the last couple of times out.
Konechny, Prey follows him. Now Noreen, and blocked by Kruk.
Yeah, that was the switch this last time down. They put Mason Prey on Konechny. First baseline out of bounds play for the Dons tonight.
Thrown into the backcourt, but that is allowable.
11 up, 11-15 to play in the first half.
All 11s across the scoreboard. 3 from Konechny. Got it! Well, Dan, we've got a three-point shooting contest, it looks like. At least one guy.
Yeah, it's not much of a surprise. There's
Not.
another one going up.
That one rolls in and out. It wasn't the money ball, so they've got another chance at it, does Newman. Noreen stops in lane and travels. It's tool time at Fleet Farm. Check out deals on your favorite Craftsman tools and garage storage options. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. So, yeah, garage storage options. It's kind of spring cleaning time. Go down to Fleet Farm, get your shelving, your new bins, maybe a rake and a leaf blower. Get your garage all set for the spring. Do that right away tomorrow.
Dons come out man-to-man this time.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit. They're not beholden to the zone, and making him pay, though, is Jacob Piffner.
Yeah, probably won't see a lot of that. You can tell because Mason Prey stood at half court and the guy shielded him. 4-on-4 offense. Yeah, these officials are definitely picky, I would say, tonight.
Okay, so with that being said, though, we've essentially played a quarter of the game, and now a good team, coach, player, what have you, you're going to have to adjust to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't make any sense complaining about it. It's going both ways. Just adjust and understand what's going on.
Kruk, quick three is long. Konechny all the way down to Wilczek. Wilczek baseline drive, falls on his way in and travels. Coach Konechny is telling his guys to slow down. He's putting his hands down and say, slow it down.
Yeah,
he wants his guys to get into that half court.
Yeah, Newman wants to go up and down.
Yep.
If this becomes a racetrack game, definitely favors Newman. If it's a half court, grinded out game, Columbus is definitely going to be in this and probably come out on top.
Small edge for the Dons now as Sullivan traveled.
Yep. Owen Sullivan buzzed his hair. He had flowing locks.
That's a new
mullet.
thing? Okay.
Yeah.
A mullet even.
Yeah. He was on the All-American with
You know,
hair
I
team.
do remember that
Yeah.
now that you say that. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, mullets aren't my thing.
Cut his hair for the playoffs. Makes him sleeker and faster.
I don't mind if you have one. It's just not for me. Konechny cut off by Piffner. And fought for up top. Dons regain. Wilczek on the baseline. Had that one tipped. Thrown back in right to Prey. What a play by Jacob Piffner. Prey took it himself. Sullivan couldn't gather the rebound. Instead, it goes to Wilczek and the Dons. Into the second quarter now. And this has been nonstop action for 9 minutes.
Yep, up and down.
And we get a foul under the basket. This, I think, goes on Sullivan. It does. Since 1952, Intercity State Bank has been the Greater Wausau area's go-to bank for home mortgages. Whether you're buying, building, refinancing, or remodeling, let the mortgage team at Intercity State Bank guide you through the process. From pre-qual to closing, we're with you every step of the way. Give us a call, 715-359-4231. Intercity State Bank, where relationships are built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Konechny corner three, missed on that one. Kreklo bats it out. Dons will reload. Here's Noreen on the three. That one rims out. And rebound Sullivan. Couple chances there for the Dons, Dan.
Some good looks. Konechny looks like he's forcing a couple. He's got the hot hand. He might as well. But some open looks.
Three there from Fender is good, and the Cardinals back up by 2.
It really kind of feels like a 28-26 game, not a 16-14 game.
It's got all the trappings so far of a classic. Jacoby in the corner. Prey takes a look at him. Konechny had that one blocked by Piffner.
Yeah, Piffner's locking him down. He's the biggest defensive player for the Newman Cardinals.
Fender on the shot fake, gets it blocked by Kreklo. Back come the Dons, 2-on-2. They'll wait it out. Settle in, Wilczek open for three.
Another great look, stepped into it.
Comes Piffner all alone, takes three Dons and hits the bottom of the rim, gets the board, back up, and an offensive foul is going to go on Piffner.
Trying to do just a little bit too much. Nobody's really arguing that one.
No, I don't think there would be a reason to, as Kroc comes out. Seidel back in. He's taking early break, was Isaac.
Yep. Coach Marquardt trying to manage playing time with fouls.
In it comes to Kreklow. He bangs around, spins out. Three from Jacoby. No, too long. Kreklow, offensive rebound.
Yeah, Piffner didn't go for the ball for some reason there.
Noreen cut off by Piffner and nearly threw it away. Noreen takes a look inside, had to shoot it strong over Sullivan, but they're going to give another foul on Newman, and this may be another on Sullivan, Dan.
Looks like it.
It's going to put Noreen to the line for two, and it is on Sullivan.
Kind of a late foul call. It looked like it was maybe even on the rebound. It was just a step or two late. Maybe the official trying to get the whistle in his mouth.
H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hard-working individual, they need you. You want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Check out the open positions at H&S. Benefits include health, dental, life, disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and vacation that has you earning it on day one. Looking for welders, painters, assemblers, both first and second shift? Apply online at H&S Manufacturing. Just log on to hsmfgco.com. We are tied at 16. Full timeout in Wisconsin Rapids. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Back here in Wisconsin Rapids, Jason Zaleski alongside Dan Ross, and the Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line has been busy so far here in the first half. Again, call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never happened. 8 combined free throws, 4 on each side. Newman 0 for 4, Columbus 4 of 4. Here's Prey on the take. Offensive foul is called on Prey, and Mason Prey is down on the baseline, Dan.
I think he came down on his elbow.
But maybe he just might have been upset. Looks like he's okay. I sure hope he is. But looks like he may have just been upset that he took a foul. He is going to come out. Kroc is going to come in.
Yeah, that is
Pam
a call
is waiting for him in the corner. Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, that is a call that goes his way at the next level, being underneath the basket a little bit. But high school, there's no such charge arc.
He waved off the trainer, Pam, so he's going to take a seat and collect himself a little bit. Tied at 16, 6:45 left in the first. Low scoring affair, relatively speaking.
A lot of action.
A lot of action, yeah. Step, dribble, hop. They're executed by Konechny that the Newman kids didn't like. They just don't understand. Here goes Konechny again. Had that one batted and last off of him, and so it's a Cardinals possession.
Little update from the girls' state tournament.
Okay.
Mineral Point up by 4 on Westfield. Mineral Point, the top seed for girls Division 4.
Second half, must be?
Halftime.
Oh, it's halftime. Division 4, yeah, halftime, sorry. Yep, Neilsville up next. You can listen to that game probably right. You go right in sync with this one. Well, that's not the word I'm looking for. Anyway, right after this one. 92.7 WPKG. We've got a link for it on Facebook at Zaleski Sports West. And on ZaleskiSports.com, got a link for that as well. You can listen to Larry Hazer's call as that one is off of Seidel last. It bounced off the head of Blake Jacoby.
It looked like Isaac was out of bounds when he touched it.
When he touched it, right foot out of bounds. All right. Ben Piffner Insurance Agency will help you with everything from your health to your wealth, including full fiduciary retirement planning. Ben Piffner is your full-service independent insurance and retirement agent ready to take the time to help you with customized option to fit your unique life. Contact Piffner Financial 715-544-6331 or Ben Piffner Insurance Agency on Facebook. Piffner Financial and BPIA member SIPC.
That was probably the most contact we've seen underneath without a foul call so far.
A call, okay. And travel is going to be called on Kroc. It's a tough one there.
Yeah, that's not a call that we see most of the season.
No.
It looked like he didn't have the ball. He was trying to pick it up and maybe move the ball on the floor a little bit while he was trying to pick it up.
16 all. Score remains under 5.5 now as Olsen from the corner. Now comes in the lane. Kick out to Wilczek. Wilczek not shooting particularly well tonight. I don't believe he's got a point. And with only 16 scored, there are a number without points.
2 free throws so far.
Okay, 2 free throws made.
Yep.
Thank you. That's good as this will be saved back in. It went off, and timeout is going to be called. It'll be the Dons ball when we come back. 5:05 left to play in the first. Don Zaleski Sports.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Back to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School. 16 all, 5:05 left. Coach Konechny there calling a calm down timeout. Team a little out of sorts on that last possession, which continues now. Konechny had Kroc flying at him. NBA, right? You would have just jumped into the guy.
It's true.
Yeah. Here's Olsen, passes up on a shot. Dons work the ball around the outside. Here's Noreen now, and hands off to Konechny.
No shot clock, high school basketball. Long possession.
And yeah, that was an offensive foul. As Wilczek cradled the ball in his left hand, pushed off with his right, an offensive foul. It's team foul number 4 on the Dons, and it is Sam's second of the half. We have here coming in, Charlie Moore will come back in as Sam and the 2 fouls will take a break.
Been stuck in 16s for a while.
Quite a while.
Yep.
Nice hesitation there by Seidel and can't get the layup to fall. That hung on the rim. And here comes Olsen now 1-on-4. Olsen not stopping, and a charge is called on Piffner. A block, I'm sorry, is called on Piffner.
I'm not sure what else Piffner should do there.
Well, I think my eyes saw a charge, and then my brain said, no, that's a block. I don't know. Olsen a little beefy there going 1-on-4.
Yeah, I mean, Piffner stood in the lane. He didn't initiate the contact, and the call for the block.
Trevor's dialing up our Wheelers GM instant replay on that one. We'll take a look right now at it, and yeah, bang, bang play. So Don's back in the lead on the made free throw from Olsen, now lead by 2. Don's a perfect 6 for 6 from the stripe. Is that right?
6 for 6.
6 for 6 from the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line as Prey. That one goes off the backboard. That was defended by the worm, Cole Noreen. Back to Noreen in the corner. Went for a steal that time, did Fender, and Jacoby not able to take advantage.
A lot of times defense gambles on passes like that, and offensively, you got to take advantage, right? You have no one in front of you, drive it to the basket.
Yeah, Newman's been jumping those passing lanes here all game.
Yeah.
That's been a strategy and a thought coming in from Coach Corey Marquardt. As Kroc now on the jab, will work himself a layup. Tied at 18.
Kroc did a good job just not going through the defender there.
Did a great job.
Yep.
Did a great job with it. There's more now. Bounces Noreen. 3. Nope, in and out. Rebound Kroc. Kroc, football pass that he tried to recock, and it came out half empty.
That's a good way to put it.
Quarterback on the football team had a thought on something and gave it up.
From a Columbus perspective, you have to keep shooting your shots. They're going to eventually fall. And for Newman, you got to make it easier for you. You're trying to do a lot, but you have to deal with what Columbus is trying to give you defensively.
Yeah, and Columbus is going to see if your conditioning is good too, right? They're not in any hurry to shoot or get to the basket, but when you're defending the Dons, you have to stay moving the whole time.
Yeah.
And in the man defense especially. Here goes Moore to the basket, left it short. Rebound brought down by Gustafson. Missed opportunity for the Dons. Quickly, Kroc now to the basket. Got it. So what a contrast there. We had about a 50-second possession that ended in nothing, and then we had a 3-second possession on a layup.
Newman basketball.
Yeah. Newman bench attempts to come to their feet. That's not allowed.
Not allowed.
So they're sitting down clapping. The parents can do it, though. And they sit right behind the bench.
This is a great atmosphere.
1:45 to play in the first. Newman leads by 2. Here's Olsen, straight on 3, and got it to go. It was shot short, but had just enough rotation to fall in. Dons by 1. It's exactly what we thought it would be so far here, Dan.
It's been a good one.
Yeah, glad you're here.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Here goes Kroc, baseline drive, cut off by Olsen. Fender, long 3 off the back iron, no good. Moore with the rebound. Again, Jason Zaleski here. Dan Ross to my right. Ethan Lecker on camera. Trevor Zaleski producing, engineering, executing, replaying. The whole works over there. There's Olsen, another 3. Back-to-back 3s for Grant. Got a whole bunch of people watching online. We'll see if we got time to name them all. There are a lot, and they've made themselves known as Prey gets it taken away by the Worm. And a double dribble then is going to give it right back to the Cardinals. Thank you to our game day sponsor, Century 21 Team Community Realtors, Columbus Catholic High School, Wisconsin Homes, Tire Town, Buccaneer, Supper Club, G&D Wood Products, and Bullseye Sports. Halftime over at Eau Claire North, Athens 20, Turtle Lake 12. Halftime score.
This should be the Turtles.
Kroc 3 is long. He's going to run into his bench and tell some of his JV guys to sit down on his way over there. I don't know what they were supposed to do about that. Is take a look at that second 3 made by Grant Olsen, our Wheelers GM instant replay. That was wild there, Dan.
It was wild. The Dons have 6 made field goals, all 3s. All 3s and free throws so far.
Here's my shocked face.
Yeah. Pikachu's shock face.
Yeah. Dons lead by 4, Dan. They're going to hold for 1.
Yep. Newman comes out in zone this time down. Last possession of the half.
Konechny, 3 from the corner. That one long. Olsen with the rebound. Kick out. Konechny had another look. Passed it. Here's Jacoby for 3 off the back iron. No good. Newman comes down to Prey. Prey with a chance at the buzzer. The layup is good, and the half will end like that on a Mason Prey fast break, Newman style of basketball, Dan.
His first points of the half.
First points of the half come at the buzzer. We are at halftime. Columbus 24, Newman 22. Back for halftime stats right after this on Zaleski Sports. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Nasonville Dairy, family-owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids High School for this super regional game. Columbus Catholic 24, the Newman Cardinals 22. 2-point game. Leading scorers for the Newman Cardinals, 7 points for Connor Kroc, 6 for Jackson Fender on 2 threes, 4 points for Jacob Piffner, 3 for Eli Gustafson, and 2 for Mason Prey. Mason Prey's only 2 points came in the final seconds of the first half. Comes in averaging about 24 points a game. Columbus held him to 2. Fouls for the Newman Cardinals, 2 for Prey, 2 for Piffner, 2 for Sullivan, 1 foul apiece for Connor Kroc, Isaac Seidel, and Eli Gustafson. For the Columbus Catholic Dons, 12 points for Emmett Konieczny, 4 3-pointers made. Again, we touched on this in the later stages of the first half. Columbus has made 6 threes, 6 free throws, no 2-pointers so far. So Konieczny has 12. Grant Olson, 2 3-pointers and 2 free throws for 8. And 2 points apiece for Cole Noreen and for Sam Wilczek. Again, 24-22. We expected a close game. We are getting a close game so far. The winner of this game will play Saturday over in Pulaski. They will take on the winner of Gibraltar, Three Lakes. Three Lakes out of the Northern Lakes Conference. And Gibraltar from the Packerland. Gibraltar, not a lot of listeners and followers of Division V basketball in this area of the state familiar with Gibraltar, but they play in a very, very good conference, a D3 conference, so they are battle-tested, and they lead their super regional against Three Lakes 22-20. That game is taking place in Elko. They just hit halftime. Division IV state semifinal girls. We have a local team, Westfield, playing Mineral Point. Mineral Point, the top seed, the number 1 team in Division IV. They lead Westfield 31-19. It looks like there's about 14 minutes left to go in the game on that one. We'll take a break. We'll come back with a little bit more after this on Zaleski Sports.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Back to Wisconsin Rapids. We've got 2:45 left in the halftime. We'll take you. I know Dan gave you a couple of scores while I had stepped away. It's halftime over in Wautoma. Iola Scandinavia leads Stratford 25-20. Now, Dan, I want to talk about that just a little bit with you because we've been projecting and waiting for this game since November. They've been projecting and waiting for that game since March 12th of 2020.
2 years.
And they finally got it, and it's a pretty good one by the looks of it. I mentioned Athens leads Turtle Lake, the Athens Fighting Blue Jays, and the Turtle Lake Lakers, not the Turtles. Although their mascot's a turtle, but they're the Lakers. I can't put all that together.
That's a lot to unpack there.
What I can understand is that Athens is leading 20-12, and interesting game there. Again, these are all sectional semifinals. The 3 games I'm talking about, this one here, Iola and Stratford and Athens and Turtle Lake, all available right now live and free at ZaleskiSports.com. And you had a Division 5 score up north. Go ahead.
I have Gibraltar 22, Three Lakes 20.
Okay.
That's in Elko, which is a weird place to
host
a sectional.
It's a long ways away.
Not a very big gym. I actually went to Elko to scout a game a couple years ago, and there was talk of a band, and I did not see a band. On one side of the gym, there's a decent amount of bleachers. The other side, there's like 3 rows. Mm-hmm. And the band, the curtain opened, just like you see at Columbus or Newman, and the band is up there playing, and then at the end of halftime, the curtain closed again. It was the weirdest thing.
Like at Chuck E. Cheese.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty good example.
1 minute left here before halftime. We'll take our final commercial break of the half and get you ready for second half basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Second half just about to begin here at Wisconsin Rapids, and Columbus will begin the second half with a 2-point advantage, 24-22. Mentioned there were a lot of people watching online, many of them revealing themselves. See if I dare even go through some of these names. Griff Boy, Tanner, Carter, Julie, Luke, Jeff, Bryce, Judith, Sandy, Dan, Margaret, Jake, Kimberly, Dave, Mick Croc. We're tied now. Isaac, Lexi, Super Bowl champion Rich Seubert, Desiree, Jennifer, Cindy, Jeremy. I think that's almost all of them.
Are you going to name all 482 watching right now?
It would take me to the end of the game, and I don't think that's appropriate. Instead, we'll talk about this game. Minute here into the second half, and nothing solved. We're all square. Olsen, another three. That one's short, and we'll come back to him, and then Seidel inadvertently rolls into Grant Olsen, and we'll pick up a foul.
Yeah, I always wonder about that call, right? Because Seidel is on the floor, and the ball handler can see someone on the floor, and you can just kind of like trip over him. Still a blocking foul, but you could just trip on the guy and get a foul.
Inbound there, batted away by Gustafson. See our photographing friends on the floor down there. Derek Deringer, Torque Mason, Iowa fan. He's got his Iowa stuff on after his Iowa team upset my Northwestern Wildcats earlier today.
Yeah.
I was upset.
Yeah, that was not a close game.
Yeah, I'm going to lay off the Big Ten tournament tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here's Wilczek twisting in the lane. Puts it up. Too strong.
Kind of a rough day for you.
Very. Talk about missed opportunities. I missed every opportunity. Kick out. Here's Kroc. Long three. Too long. Too strong. And offensive rebound. Gustafson putback is good.
Yeah. Did an okay job blocking out, but Gustafson just out-jumped the Dons.
Well, Elijah's 6'3", and if that is true, he's 2.5 inches taller than any Don on the floor right now. If that's true. 6'3" seems like a tall number, pun intended. Here's Olsen on the cut. Good. Yeah, curl cut there for Grant Olsen. Tied at 26.
Both teams came out focused here out of the locker room.
Very much so. Three just short from Jacob Piffner.
Columbus doing a good job closing down on the Newman shooters.
Noreen in the lane, comes up short, gets his own rebound, a.k.a. the Worm. Wilczek blocked by Kroc, tipped up by Prey, but Konieczny there to keep it on this side. Wilczek will launch again. That one rattles out.
That was halfway down.
Kroc with the rebound, outlet to Prey. Back come the Cardinals. This is... this is something.
Yeah, Seidel has not attempted a three-pointer yet.
And a block is called on Wilczek. That'll be his third.
Yep. Seidel, maybe the best shooter in the Marywood, has not had any room whatsoever.
Obviously, game plan there, right?
Yep,
if you're the Dons, that's your point of focus. Although it's Noreen that's been hounding Prey all day, and he only has two.
Yep.
So Dons defensively getting the job done. The shooting hasn't quite sparked yet.
Yeah, obviously the defensive game plan was to let Connor Kroc shoot from the outside. Pretty smart play. Connor has hit quite a few this year, but if you have to pick your poison, you want Kroc to shoot this.
And there he is there, rattles in and out, and tip to Olsen. Olsen and the Dons come down the floor. Quickly, Charlie Moore, corner three, Timber! I said the shooters haven't sparked yet. With a three-point lead, though, Dan, if they do, this could turn out into a different kind of a game as Prey fouled from behind, in on Mason Prey. And he will head to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. In comes Fender. Out goes Gustafson.
Yep, going small.
Okay.
Get more shooters, try to spread out the Don defense.
Well, I tip my hat there to Elijah Gustafson. He did quite a nice job coming in to start the half. Definitely made Coach Marquardt happy. Back tied again, this time at 29. Jacoby, here's more in the corner again as Fender came flying at him. Now Jacoby will launch to short and rebound off to Jackson Fender.
So many opportunities on both ends of the floor.
Piffner, that one falls through. Hung on the rim for a while, Dan.
Physics.
3-point lead for the Cardinals. There's Olsen now in the lane, and he's fouled by Seidel.
Puts on Isaac, that's his third.
Well, it is. Since 1952, Intercity State Bank has been the home for... Let's start that over, Dan. Since 1952, Intercity State Bank has been the greater Wausau area's go-to bank for home mortgages, whether you're buying, building, refinancing, or remodeling. Let the mortgage team at Intercity State Bank guide you through the process from pre-qual to closing. They're with you every step of the way. Give them a call, 715-359-4231. Intercity State Bank, where relationships are built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Prey and the Cardinals walk it up the floor, sporting a 2-point lead. If I have my numbers right, neither team has led by more than 4.
Yeah, it's been tight the whole way.
Here's Piffner taking a look at the 3 short. Prey saw it the whole way and tracked it down. Prey doubled inside. Now kick out to Kroc. Jacoby closes out.
Good defense.
Kroc stands about 5 inches taller than Blake Jacoby.
Yeah, and again, Columbus wants him to shoot that shot.
Prey asks for it back. Noreen stares him down. 25 feet from the basket. Gustafson back in the game. Gives off to Kroc. Oh, give and go down low. The dish, the dime from Piffner to Gustafson.
Yeah, great court vision that time down. Newman's biggest lead of the game.
And somebody will move on to a sectional final. A game to go to state on Saturday. We will be there, whoever it is, will be there for that broadcast as Kroc throws it in, but Jacoby chases it down for the Dons.
Connor did a good job not throwing the ball behind his back towards the basket. We see that
Noreen.
sometimes.
Yep. Olsen, left-hander, and bats it out, and it's a fast break here. 2-on-1 for the Cardinals as Moore fouls Jackson Fender. So 2 free throws coming up for the 5'11" junior Jackson Fender.
Yep. He has really come on the last quarter of the season. He had a huge game at home against Stratford where he hit 5 or 6 threes in a row.
Free throw 1 is up and good from the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Give Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro a call for all your restoration needs, cleaning, what have you. It's spring season now, so somebody's basement's going to flood. It's just the way it is around here. And Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro can help you out. 6-point lead, largest lead of the game for the Cardinals. The Dons take a timeout. Cardinal fans to their feet here in Wisconsin Rapids. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Back to Wisconsin Rapids, a 6-point Cardinals lead. The Dons call a timeout, and it'll be Cole Noreen on the inbound. Ben Piffner Insurance Agency will help you with everything from your health to your wealth, including full fiduciary retirement planning. Ben Piffner is your full-service independent insurance and retirement agent ready to take the time to help you with customized options to fit your unique life. Contact Piffner Financial 715-544-6331 or Ben Piffner Insurance Agency on Facebook. Ben Piffner Financial and BPIA, member SIPC. Dan, we talked a little bit during that commercial break. Dons are doing a lot of things well, including holding the top scorers down. As I take a look, Mason with 4 points. Is that right? What I'm seeing, 5 points. Sorry. Seidel with
two.
They're getting that job done. They just haven't found their stroke from the perimeter offensively yet. See if this timeout is what they're looking for.
Yeah, Newman's doing a good job at closing out on shooters, sometimes even jumping past them, which you don't want to see as a coach. But not a lot of space for Columbus to shoot.
There's space here for Jacoby, and timber goes Blake Jacoby. Right on cue, Dan.
Yep.
So that obviously talked about in that Joe Konechny timeout. And the back cut by Fender comes up short, able to gather up the ball. And Piffner threw it away. And it was tipped, okay. Thank you, Dan. That's why you're here.
Yeah, I got glasses today. I don't see Columbus play a whole lot.
Yeah.
But, man, they are really impressive to see in person just how regimented and fundamentally sound the team is.
Just so structured, so fundamental. They hit they dot every I, they cross every T. Here's Prey now, loads up and it spins out. Jacoby with the rebound. Yeah, I mean, if you want to watch an instructional video on how to play basketball, just watch this game.
Yep. Every time that a guy catches, triple threat, dribble, pass, shoot, instantly, always square to the basket. It's really impressive to see. Well coached.
Olsen gets stuck. Now kicks out to Jacoby. Jacoby in the corner. Prey backs off of him. Jacoby much quicker than Mason Prey. I don't know that Jacoby's a threat to get to the basket, but that's what Prey has decided to do. Now launches another three. Back-to-back threes for Blake Jacoby, and we're tied at 36. I said in the first half, Dan, if the Dons can spark, this could be a different game. But as it is 36, and you mentioned before when I was talking about the Dons not yet shooting well from the outside, much to do with that Cardinals defense.
Yep. Although it's a matter of time. Everyone in the gym knows it's a matter of time.
And we get a timeout. Coach Marquardt had seen his Cardinals go stale on offense. We'll take that timeout. 10:05 left, and we come back on Zaleski Sports. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com. As we come back here to Wisconsin Rapids, you see that three-pointer there that has us tied at 36 off the hands of Blake Jacoby. And Coach Marquardt, again, had seen the offense go stale there just a bit, and just wanted to kind of talk to his team as we set up here for what is essentially the fourth quarter. Kroc with a three and hit it.
10 points for Kroc.
So you come out of that timeout, and that's exactly what you're looking for there. Is you get yourself worked in the corner, get the open shot. It's what Coach Corey Marquardt likely talked about in that timeout.
Yeah, just a little bit better to attack the zone.
Jacoby again nearly had to go down. Kroc with a nice hip check on Sam Wilczek.
We have an update from Elko. Gibraltar up by 9 on Three Lakes.
Okay, winner here plays the winner of that game as Seidel floats. No, tip back by Prey, no. And able to gather in front of three Dons. Put back, no. And finally scooped up by Kreklow. Prey had multiple looks at the basket.
I'll tell you what, it looked like Wilczek had him in a wrestling move.
Yeah. Long three from Konechny off the front iron, no good. Kroc with the rebound. And then here comes the big pass down to Prey. And Prey had to try to shoot under.
Yeah, he just didn't go up strong with it. Now this one's getting a little squirrely all of a sudden.
Wilczek 3, short. That may have been tipped by Kroc. Ball still bobbled around into the hands of Prey. And now Prey takes a breath and walks the ball forward.
Yeah. Columbus has definitely bothered Mason Prey tonight. And it's showing. Prey needs to go to the hoop strong. Get to the free throw line.
Kroc loads, fires, hits.
13 for Connor Kroc.
So 6 points by the Dons, 6 right back for the Cardinals. Cardinals lead 42-36.
No reason to get panicky if you're Columbus. A lot of time left.
8+ minutes left in the game.
Just continue to grind Newman down.
Jacoby free for 3. Got it! There we go, Dan. That's exactly what you're talking about.
Run the offense. You're able to get open shots. You've got them all night. Just continue at it.
Seidel probing, kicking out. Here's a shot from Sullivan off the front of the rim.
Yeah.
Wilczek with the rebound.
I just don't know if Marquardt wants that.
And then Prey got a little pokey and gets called for a cheap one, 80 feet from the basket.
Yep.
And that is number 3 on Mason?
Yes.
Did I have it right?
Yep, 3.
They've got 2 up on the scoreboard here. They must be lagging.
Yep.
So Mason Prey now will take a seat. 7:38 left to go. Coach Marquardt just telling him, hey, listen, buddy, I'm going to put you back in soon, and you can't do that again. Konechny around the wing. Oh, another 3, and that, what's the call here? The 3 is signaled made. The shot is good from Jacoby, and the foul came away from the ball. What a moment here for the Dons. They tie it at 42 and will get an inbound under their own basket. Coach Marquardt, and let's turn the camera here to Coach Marquardt.
And that's on Piffner.
Well, never mind that. We missed that. But yeah, and that's what Coach Marquardt was talking about. We weren't able to get that on camera, but Coach couldn't believe what the call was, disagreed with it, asked for an explanation, and said, now my guy's got 4.
Yeah,
Please explain.
And I thought it was a moving screen on it. I thought that's what the call was, but it was away from the ball.
It was away from the ball. They call it on, obviously they called it on Piffner. So here's Wilczek in the lane, gets it to fall through. Dons lead by 2. Mr. and Mrs. Wilczek in front of us, fist bumping each other. And what's the call here?
Block.
Okay, 2 shots coming up. We took a look at that Wheeler's GM yeah, sure enough. Yep, it was. We took a look at the replay there, Dan, and folks at home saw exactly what Piffner did. He plowed right through Kreklow trying to get to the ball. Just tried to move right through Kreklow. Coach Marquardt still disagreed, though. He doesn't get to see the replay we get to.
The jacket's off.
Jacket is off. He's full suspenders now, is Coach Marquardt. All right, tied at 44. Jamie Wenzel, Surf Pro free throw line. Kind that time to Isaac Seidel.
We've got a good one. This is great.
This is awesome.
High school basketball at its best right here.
Yep. A nearly full gym. 2 old rivals going at it. Central Wisconsin Catholic Conference. Here's Wilczek. 3. Timber! Sam Wilczek. Say foot. Oh, yeah, 3. Okay, sorry. Again, I'm not good at math. Here's Jackson Fender right back. That's right. Absolutely, positively nothing solved with 6.5 to play. Wilczek on the jab step. Now Jacoby with it. Jacoby, nothing doing there. Konechny wipes his right shoe. Gives away. Here's Jacoby, another 3. That one too strong. Kroc skies for the rebound.
Yeah, Columbus does a great job getting shooters off staggered doubles. Back and forth, both sides of the floor. Newman trying to fight through it.
Kroc straight on 3, too strong. Rebound Wilczek.
Shot knuckleball.
Here's Noreen. Free lane to the baseline is good.
Mason did not want to get his 4th there.
And you can't.
Nope.
Right? With 6 at that time, you can't. Nope. Coach Marquardt told him not to. 2-point Dons lead. Cardinals with the ball. Here's Prey going to work.
Yeah, he was fouled.
And over Noreen, and Noreen with the body as Prey got Noreen in the air. So back to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line as we take a look at Wheeler's GM instant replay there. Nice move by the worm, Cole Noreen.
Prey 1 for 1 at the line tonight.
5 team fouls on each side. So if you do get behind, you're only a pair from being able to gain extra possessions by sending your opponent to the free throw line if you're kind of looking ahead here a little bit. But the way this game's been played, it just seems like, and maybe I want it to be, coming down to a final shot. We'll keep it here. It's a Columbus Catholic timeout, and we will keep it here. Talk here a little bit, maybe give a score update. I know Dan's been working on, again, the winner here, plays the winner there. I had the Stratford game up just a moment ago. Take a look at that. Stratford and Iola. And a 1-point game there with 5:50 left. Iola leads 40-39 with a whole pile of people watching that game. Gene, Grun, Sandy, Jake, others watching our game here.
Turtle Lake up by 1.
So making a comeback are the Turtles/Lakers.
31-30. Looks like there's about 3 minutes left in that one.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's coming down to the wire.
Defensive struggle.
Tied here. 1-point game in Wautoma. 1-point game in Eau Claire. This is just fantastic.
Yeah. We have gotten everything we want out of this game.
Yeah, I've the old commercial, I have no regrets being here. Back cut there by Wilczek wasn't seen by Konieczny in time. Now Wilczek with the ball up top. Konieczny on the wing with Prey on him.
Good switch by Newman that time.
Wilczek takes a look around. Now we'll put the ball to the floor, get in traffic, and earn himself a pair of free throws. I think that goes on Kroc is what I think they're going to hold up here. It'll be team foul number 6.
It's going to be on Fender.
And it is. So team foul number 6 on the Cardinals.
With the body.
Sam Wilczek looking to break a 49 all tie. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Let's give my friend Becky a call over there. She will help you out. Wilczek goes 1 of 2, and it's a 1-point Dons lead.
Little surprising.
Yeah.
Wilczek, a great shooter.
Here's Prey. Quickly gets it knocked away by Noreen and stolen away. Back come the Dons. Wilczek on the move. Right in, a layup is good. Mom holds up a picture of Sam on the front. It's his senior picture on the back. It's his kindergarten picture or something. Have to get a closer look at that one after the game. 3-point Dons lead, but again, this game has shown that no lead is safe, especially a three-point lead. As Prey's runner no good, Wilczek another rebound.
Yeah, Columbus doing a great job now letting Prey get to the basket.
4:20. Yeah, Kroc he would look like a defensive back, biting on that ball fake. Now Wilczek, too strong. A rebound, Mason Prey.
Yeah. If you're Coach Marquardt, you need something out of Mason and Isaac.
Here's Kroc, will line up a 3. That one off the mark and into the hands of Konieczny. Quickly down to Jacoby. Jacoby hesitation, and he runs through, and it's an offensive foul on Blake Jacoby.
Yeah.
Easy call to make there, Dan.
I think so too.
Yeah, the sophomore Blake Jacoby had all kinds of things he could have done, and just wasn't quite sure which lever to pull. So take a look in the corner, and of course, boys basketball coach now, but former Newman Catholic basketball legend Dan Witter watching from the corner. He's the event supervisor tonight. Recital 3, no. Rebound Konieczny.
Yeah, rushed it a little bit.
Dons lead by 3. Olsen to Wilczek. 3.5 to play. Flashing was Konechny. Olsen didn't like that. Now instead it goes to the worm, and he leaves it short. Players getting a little tight out here, Dan, as Seidel stops and waved off. Offensive foul is called on Isaac Seidel, and Coach Marquardt wants another explanation.
4 on Seidel. Look, there are some offensive fouls where you plow into the guy.
Yeah.
And there's other ones where you kind of sell it. I think that one was sold a little bit.
Okay, we got a future Zaleski Sports sales rep out on the floor. Take a timeout. Dons lead by 3. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more. Got this fancy music that can lead us in. If I remember to press the button sometimes. Newman called the timeout. It'll be Columbus to inbound. And this coming off of the Seidel offensive foul, his 4th. So Prey with 3, Seidel with 4.
Piffner with 4.
So, again, the Cardinals have been in this spot before, though. They have fouled with regularity throughout the season. I don't think there's any worries there, but you wouldn't like to lose a starter, though, either, with 3 minutes, 3+ left to play.
Newman comes on a 1-3-1 this time out of the timeout.
Well, just shake it up a little bit. Give the Dons something new to look at.
No, Newman goes to this when they want to pressure the ball.
Well, here's Prey on that pressure. But the Dons have seen that. Again, as you correctly noted, Dan, Columbus well coached, and they are prepared for everything. And there's the 5th foul on Jacob Piffner. They say that the knee came out and tripped the Dons ball handler. Yep, because as a senior, the 6-footer Jacob Piffner has fouled out. So the senior there, Jacob Piffner, depending, right, Dan? But depending, may have seen his last action as the foul won't equal a made free throw by the Dons.
Missed opportunity.
So it remains a 3-point Dons lead and a travel on Kroc. Turned back over to the Dons. Officials calling it by the book tonight.
Fair.
I think that's fair, and I think they would want to agree with that.
Newman back to man-to-man.
So just a look out of the timeout on the 1-3-1. Right back into their base defense, if you will.
Figured Coach Konechny would draw something up that time down against man. Smart play by Marquardt.
Our friend Jason Vanden Elzen checks in online, says it's on pace for a classic. Yeah, maybe. That was a foul there that looked like it was scheduled or called for, and Elijah Gustafson commits it, but I'm not sure that was the case. I don't think Coach directed that foul from the sideline.
It could be.
It could be, though.
No, Olsen just missed the front end last time down. Okay. No shot clock, right?
And Olsen missed that time, so I think what it's some nerves here on both sides, Dan.
Yep.
It's my perception. And we will find out after the game. No matter what, we will go down and talk to the winning coach and Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. So Gustafson baseline drive is cut off. Here goes Seidel to work. He spins and travels. No, a foul and one.
Good move.
Okay. I stand corrected, and I apologize for saying that early. That was the wrong thing to say.
Looks like that is on Olsen, his second.
Okay, so second on Olsen. Now see if the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line is going to be a little more friendly to somebody. And the answer is no. And rebound brought down by Noreen. Quickly down to Konechny. Konechny baseline, gives off to Wilczek. Wilczek got it blocked by Prey.
Yeah, big-time play. Big-time players make big plays.
90 seconds left. The winner will be one game from state as Prey misses on the layup, gets knocked down by Gustafson, and down come the Dons, and will be in no hurry at all with a 1-point lead. 1:15 left. And there is another called for foul. Gustafson will, with a plan, put the Dons back to the free throw line. And again, it's Grant Olson.
Double bonus now, so 2 shots going forward.
So Coach Marquardt knows that without a foul, the Dons would just end the game with the ball.
Well, they could. You have to fall eventually.
Yeah.
That time, I think Gustafson saved 2 points because he went baseline past him. He was going to score.
And Grant Olson hits from the Jamie Surf Pro free throw line. Jamie Wenzel Surf Pro free throw line. I'll get this right one of these times. Dons by 2, 1:12 to play. Coming down to the nitty-gritty here in Wisconsin Rapids. Wilczek, offensive board. Off the missed free throw, you said it. Big-time players, big-time plays, Dan.
Yep.
And Sam Wilczek is in that category.
Olsen needs to buy some land at that free throw line.
4th foul on Gustafson now. Yeah.
4 of 8 at the stripe tonight.
Okay. Individually.
For Olsen, 4 of 8, yeah.
Okay. Makes the free throw there. Still a 1-possession game, 1:07 left. Any of the 5 in red can hit a 3-pointer. This, though, would make it a 2-possession game, and Olsen does it. 2-possession game, 1:05 to play. Trevor nodding his head in the affirmative as the Cardinals call the timeout. This will be our last timeout in regulation. We'll take it right here on Zaleski Sports. Is going to come down right now to business as we take a look at Athens and Turtle Lake at the buzzer, and Athens holds on to win 34-31. Athens, 1 game from state. They will play it in Park Falls on Saturday. Watch highlights of that later on tonight. Facebook Zaleski Sports. Again, become a Zaleski Sports VIP to find all of our exclusive behind-the-scenes content, including a likely write-up on that game. All right, so Newman called the timeout. Quick hitter, right? I mean, just get to the basket, get something quick. Is that what we're talking about here, Dan?
First good shot. Try to get to the free throw line.
Okay. Down by 4, 1 minute to go. Here's Prey. Seidel. Up top now to Gustafson. Back to Seidel. Seidel open for 3 off of the screen and hit it. A big 3 there from Isaac Seidel. 1 point, and Noreen is fouled by Fender. Programmed foul. It'll be 2 free throws coming up for Cole Noreen, a chance to extend the lead to only 3.
2 of 2 at the line.
Okay.
Cole Noreen.
Big free throws. They're all going to be from this point on.
Iola trying to put Stratford away. Up 5, 40 seconds left.
And Noreen convinces that one to fall in. Up 3, 45 seconds. Stratford, Iola, is that what you said? Iola leading?
5 with 30 left.
Okay, I heard most of what you said.
Yeah.
Here's Noreen, and gets them both to go. Still a 1-possession game, 47 seconds. Back down the floor come the Cardinals. Here's Prey, works around a screen. Now long 3 from Gustafson, back iron, Olsen rebound, and fouled. That foul is on Kroc, and Kroc, good sportsmanship there as he comes and pats Grant Olson on the back and says, hey, I had to foul you, and I'm sorry if that was painful. Chance now to make it a 2-possession game. As the free throw from Olsen is good. He'll walk down a couple steps, then he's good to go. 2-possession game, still plenty of time though for the Cardinals. Olsen, no good. Rebound brought down by Gustafson. 30 seconds, plenty of time. Here comes Prey, loads up on a 3, no good. And rebound Konechny. Konechny will dribble it out. Here's Wilczek, and he's fouled by Prey. And that is number 4 on Mason Prey.
Columbus starting to feel it.
Starting to feel it here just a bit. All their fans are on their feet. Every single one. 4-point Dons lead. Free throws here will not make, will keep it at a 2-possession game. Steady, Sam Wilczek, senior for the Dons. And as I said before, with Jacob Piffner, the senior for Newman, fouling out, may have played his last high school basketball game as Coach Marquardt calls the timeout. Let's keep it here. Commercial inventory is satisfied, and so Dan's going to give us an update on Iola and Stratford, I think.
I'm trying.
Okay,
We're to commercial.
Oh, all right. So 5-point lead at last check with under a minute to play. Iola Scandinavia leading Stratford. Again, the winner here will play somewhere on Saturday. We will be there. Watch it live again right here at Zaleski Sports. The winner of Iola and Stratford, we will be there.
Iola's up 4 at the free throw line with 16 left.
Okay, closing in on a game with a state berth on the line are the T-Birds and are the Dons.
Closing in on 27-0.
That's right, yeah, Iola is. Athens has already made its way to Saturday with a 1-point win over Turtle Lake. Here's Prey. 6-point game. 3 lined up for Kroc is short. Rebound to Noreen. And fouled by Kroc. It's going to send Konechny to the line, and the Dons begin to think about Saturday basketball.
Need one more. One more free throw.
With 15.9 left, and Dan is exactly right. One would put this one out of reach. Don's students, friends, kids, I believe that we will win. That chance for me, and there it is, a 7-point lead for the Dons. I rate them all 1 out of 10. I do like that one, though. I give that a 7.3.
That is a good one.
Most of the chance get somewhere between a 3 and a 4.5. A 7.3. Konechny buries a pair. 8-point Dons lead.
Columbus has made 7 straight free throws.
Quickly, Prey got it, and final timeout for Coach Marquardt. So
they might not have a timeout.
Well, Trevor thinks none. They have already blown the whistle.
Yeah, this will be a technical foul.
And it will be a technical foul. The Dons will shoot as the Cardinals, we believe, are out of timeouts. And indeed, that is the case. So technical free throws for the Dons, and this is a final cherry on top for the Dons here tonight. Wilczek hits the first. Columbus Catholic will play Saturday. The game right now is penciled in for Pulaski, which is likely where it's going to be. With Gibraltar, I think at last check was winning. That is a fitting place for that game to take effect. What we don't know is a start time. It could be 2, it could be 7. The T-Birds have won. So the T-Birds win. They take their playoff festivities to Saturday in a place to be determined. It is earmarked for Auburndale, and that is everything false. The game will not be in Auburndale.
Yeah, that's not a very big gym to host a sectional final like
Won't be in Auburndale.
Yeah.
It'll be somewhere else. And with a team coming from the eastern part of the state, that game will likely to be somewhere near Oshkosh on Saturday. We will be there live at Zaleski Sports. So with 8.6 seconds left, we will say congratulations on great basketball careers to Zongcha Lo, Jacob Piffner, and Charlie Shields of Newman. Been fun watching those guys play this year, Dan.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wilczek hits another.
Newman has a lot of the core back for another run next year for Newman fans out there.
Tough to think about right now, though.
Yeah. Just not enough tonight.
Wilczek gets it to roll through, and then Kroc hit it. He probably should have got a technical there because he punched it before it went down, punched it above the cylinder and knocked it out. But we're going to let that one slide. Long three from Seidel. Kroc at the buzzer will get it, but it won't be enough for the Cardinals as the Dons are moving on to a sectional final. Columbus Catholic is one game from state as they take care of Newman Catholic tonight. Final score, Columbus 65, Newman 59. Time now for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Back with Coach Joe Konieczny and a Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game, plus a statistical and game recap from Dan Ross right after this on Zaleski Sports. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids High School Super Regional Final. Columbus Catholic 65, the Newman Cardinals 59, a 6-point win. Terrific win by the Dons. The Dons are advancing to the sectional final. Saturday afternoon, we assume it's Gibraltar. I checked the radio, they're already offline, so I'm not sure. If somebody knows who won that game, please let me know. As we wait for Jason Zaleski to find Coach Konitschke. In the meantime, leading scorers. The Newman Catholic Cardinals, 15 points for Connor Kroc, 11 points for Jackson Fender, 10 for Mason Prey, 9 for Isaac Seidel, 7 apiece for Piffner and Gustafson. The Cardinals shot 7 of 12 from the free throw line, 58%. For the Dons, improving to 24-4 on the season. Again, they are one game from state. They're going to be facing a really tough team in the sectional final in Gibraltar. 15 points for Sam Wilczek, 15 points for Grant Olson, 14 points for Emmett Konitschke, 6 points for Cole Noreen, 3 points for Charlie Moore. Columbus got to the line 28 times, 21 makes. That's a 75% clip. Trying to find Mr. Zaleski down in the crowd of people. All right, we are getting close. All right, we're going to throw it down to Jason Zaleski, who has Sam Wilczek.
Good. Here in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Here with our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Sam Wilczek. Sam, in games like this, seniors are who come through. I know I talked to you about being a senior on the conference clincher over in Neilsville, but this is something just a little bit different in the playoffs. What did you and the other seniors talk about maybe on the bus ride over or practice leading up into this one?
Yeah, my freshman year, we were lucky enough to have been a part of an experience like this, so we kind of know a little bit what this is all about, and we just try and be leaders for the younger guys.
It's a game that some of us on this side of the microphone we're talking about for a while. You guys probably ignore all that talk, and you probably should, but you know, a really good team in Newman. And you guys had to battle and pedal every inch of the way through. What did you guys know about Newman coming in? What were some of those keys coming into this one?
Yeah, we knew they were a great team with a lot of great players. I mean, Mason Prey, Seidel, both tremendous players. So yeah, we knew we had to play our game, play incredibly hard on the defensive end, and yeah, we prepared a lot.
You mentioned on the defensive end, you guys took care of their top two, Prey and Seidel. How big of a factor was that in tonight's win?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, they're huge in what they do offensively, so to be able to limit those guys was a big part of our ability to win.
You mentioned as a freshman, you got a chance to be a part of something like this. Now you lead something like this. It's an emotional win. It's a physically maybe exhausting win. You got school tomorrow, probably, right? So you're going to battle through that, and then a game on Saturday. So, what do you and the guys need to do to keep everything that's out there in front of you, just still keep it in front of you?
Yeah, we talked about we can't celebrate this one too much. We know we have one more game, one more big game on Saturday, and so we got to focus on that.
Yeah, sounds good. We've had you in the house a lot. We'll skip that today, okay? Because you got bigger things. You got bigger fish to fry than that, right? But just good luck on Saturday. We'll be there and watch. Good luck on Saturday.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, guys. So we'll throw it back up to Dan Ross as we await Columbus Catholic coach Joe Konitschke. Dan, go ahead.
Thanks, Jason. We do have confirmation that the Columbus Catholic Dons are going to take on Gibraltar over in Pulaski. Pulaski just outside Green Bay. Gibraltar is up the peninsula a little bit, so closer for them. Looks like Jason Zaleski has Coach Konitschke. We'll throw it down to him right now.
All right, here with Columbus Catholic head coach Joe Konitschke. Coach, Newman was going to be a tough game here tonight. You guys come out on the top end of it, 65-59. Tell us about the effort from you guys tonight.
I thought we made just enough plays. It wasn't pretty at times from either team. Neither team shot it real well in stretches, but kids just making plays. I thought they had some kids that stepped up in big moments, and we had some as well. And we were just fortunate to have that last run. It was like whoever was going to make the last run was going to win the game. And Newman's a fantastic team with a really good coach, and Prey and Seidel and the way he uses them with each other is really hard to defend. So we feel very fortunate.
After game over at Neilsville, you wanted to talk to me about defense. So let's talk about defense tonight. You really held their top two in check, Prey and Seidel. How did you guys do that tonight?
Well, I mean, we communicated. I thought Cole Noreen, again, just steps up to guard the other team's best guy. I thought Wilczek and Emmett a couple times did a good job on Seidel. And then Jacoby and Olsen, those other guys that were playing more help defense, did a really good job communicating. So just very, very proud of their effort and just very, very fortunate and blessed to be advancing because either team could have won that game.
I know you've told some of your teams in the past that it's up to them what they want to do. You get to keep coming back, but seniors in particular, they got to decide what do they want to do. What's your message to this year's team tonight on the bus ride home and then tomorrow before Saturday's game?
You know, I say that to them to motivate them, but you don't get groups like this every year, so that's really not true. I mean, I get one shot with a group like this, and I told them, and I meant it. I hope someday somebody admires me like I admire them because they're just good people, and I'm really happy that we get 2 more days with them.
Coach, we'll be there with you on Saturday. Good luck.
Thanks for the coverage. We appreciate it.
All right, there he was, Coach Joe Konechny, telling us about his defensive effort tonight. And Dan, I know you and I talked about that. Defense probably was the tone of the day here in tonight's game.
Absolutely. Good job by Jason on the interviews. I don't know if we're going to get Coach Marquardt. Probably a lot of long faces in that locker room, as you can imagine. So we'll have Coach Marquardt take care of the team. We're going to sign off here from Columbus Catholic High School, or from Wisconsin Rapids High School. It's Columbus Catholic advancing to the sectional final, 65-59 over the Newman Cardinals. They will take on Gibraltar Saturday in Pulaski. For everyone here at Zaleski Sports, Dan Ross, Jason Zaleski, Trevor Zaleski, and company, have a good night. Thanks for watching.